Right, I love sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den basketball community. What's good, man? We're gonna talk about the NBA playoffs. I gotta talk about the other series too, about New York and how I got them winning that series. It's a lot of good basketball this year, man. I'm impressed with the playoffs, man. But let's talk about what happened last night. My greatest fear came to fruition. The Minnesota Timberwolves got comfortable and they lost because they forgot about Jamal Murray. And this team, you got to look at it, you got to remember, do I think Minnesota's a superior team? Absolutely. I definitely believe they're a superior team, but you got to look at it. The Denver Nuggets won a championship for a reason. There's a reason why they're the champions, which means they're resilient. They have a very good coach who's very good at making adjustments. And the truth of the matter is, the leader of that team, the best player on that team that gives the team the most spark is Jamal Murray, not Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray is the closer. Jamal Murray is the cerebral assassin on that team. He's the serial killer of the team. It's Jamal Murray, man. And last night proved once again why the Denver Nuggets are the champs. Now, I still got Minnesota. I told you I called Minnesota in 6. The idea of them sweeping Denver would have been great, but the officials not gonna let that happen. They can't. Minnesota can't think they can depend on the officiating to help them win, because they're gonna call more fouls. See what happened was they got Ant-Man got in foul trouble last night, and that's what they want. That's how they're gonna beat Minnesota. Now Minnesota's got to take this next one, go up 3-1, and then you put pressure on Denver to go back, because they only got one game at home. I got Denver winning that last game at home. This is how I think it's gonna turn out, man. What's happening? What's happening, man? So Real TV, what's going on? What's good, fam? I got Minnesota winning game 4, going up 3-1. Then I think Denver's gonna win game 5, and then it won't make it to a game 7, because Minnesota's gonna close that joke out 6. But everybody knows Denver's back was against the wall. They had to win last night. They needed Jamal Murray to come up big. They needed the referees to help them. They needed all that stuff to happen. You know, like what we've been talking about. Jamal Murray showed bad sportsmanship in the first game. All he got fined was $100,000, and that was that. And we all know how. We all know who is supposed to be the storybook team, who's supposed to win the championship. But what happened was, these young boys with the Minnesota Timberwolves, nobody saw these boys coming. And Ant-Man, between last year and this year, has developed into a serial killer, Kobe, Michael Jordan kind of player, man. With that lights out, you know, coming for your neck kind of basketball that nobody expected him to do. So, big ups to Denver for capitalizing on the opportunities they were given, you know, by the referees and, you know, by the league bailing Jamal Murray out and all that stuff. But it happened. You still got to win, though. At the end of the day, Minnesota didn't take care of business, but they did take care of business in the first 2 games. They put themselves in a good spot because they won the first 2 in Denver. Now, what you can't allow Denver to do is take game 4, because then their confidence goes up. If they tie the series 2-2, then they get their confidence up. So you don't want that to happen. So what Minnesota has to do is go in there and take care of business. We all know Mike Malone is a master of making adjustments. You know, he completely decimated the Lakers with all the adjustments that he made in that series. So we all know that I'm gonna say Karl Malone. We all know that Mike Malone is very good at making adjustments. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves got to go out there and not play with these boys. Gonna take care of business on the road. Get this, at home. You at home, you're on your own floor. You know, Denver shouldn't have won that one. They won big, they won by 20, 25 points. So I think that was a wake-up call. And this is what I feared that Minnesota was gonna do. They was gonna start to smell themselves, and I had a feeling they was gonna end up dropping one of them home games. I was hoping they won, but I kind of knew. We say they not. Oh yeah, they will. They will. They gonna beat Denver in game 4. They gonna win this. They not losing no 2 games straight, man. I'm gonna tell you, a team that went on the road and beat the defending champions 2 times in a row. They gonna win. They gonna win this game. So this time, Ant-Man them gotta avoid committing too many fouls early in the game. Oh yeah. T-Wolves gonna win, man. T-Wolves gonna win this thing. They gonna win this thing in 6. I called. I'm usually right because I know the game of basketball. But it was one of those things where I was hoping for the best, but in my heart of hearts, I knew they weren't gonna win game 3 because Denver's a defending world champions. Their back was against the wall, the pressure was down, and they did what they had to do and they won that game. So Minnesota got to come back, take it on the chin, come back, and win game 4. That's all they got to do. Take care of business. You got one more game at home. Then you put pressure on Denver going back home, which I do expect Denver to win game 5. I expect Denver to, and it'll put it the right way because that crowd is gonna be crazy. Ant-Man is gonna be ready. Put the nail in the casket. They're gonna close them boys out 6 games, man. Sauce Wood, who you talking about? Talking about Minnesota gonna choke or Denver gonna choke? You don't know basketball, sir. You don't know the game of basketball. The Denver Nuggets are gonna choke. Oh, you hate Denver? Yeah, of course, yeah. Because them guys. They're a good team. They gonna lose this one, man. They gonna lose, man. See, before Minnesota ain't had Anthony Edwards, man. Anthony Edwards is the X factor. The other guys gonna come in and take care of business. No, I disagree, Sauce. I disagree on it. No, I disagree with you. Minnesota gonna win game 4. Denver's gonna win game 5. And Minnesota's gonna close them boys out 6, just like I called it. See, Denver came to this series thinking they could treat these boys like they did the Lakers. See, all it was, man, it was an outlier. Is what it was. Minnesota just didn't take them boys serious. They thought they had it. They went in there and they laid an egg and they lost. The next game they're gonna take it serious. That's the thing. And I don't know. If Minnesota keep that same killer attitude, they might. No, they're not. They not. Well, what's your mama's name? If my name is worse than your mama's worse than mine, and now you got blocked, punk. Get off my channel. So, brother B, your name probably Brandon too. That's what the B stand for. Or it could stand for something else. Because I'm a Christian, I ain't gonna say it. But, nah, man. I understand what you're saying, but nah. Denver gonna lose, man. Minnesota got them, man. They wear them boys out, man. Because if Jamal Murray is not clicking, they're gonna lose. Because they can't depend on Jokic. Jokic don't show up every night, but he's not gonna be enough. And the thing is, Minnesota's gonna find a way to neutralize Jamal Murray, and all they role players got to do is come along for the ride. If Minnesota's role players come along for the ride, it's over for them boys, man. It's all over for them, man. I got Minnesota in 6, man. I got Minnesota in 6. Ugh. Timberwolves in 6. I got Denver winning game 5. And I got Minnesota winning game 4, Denver winning game 5, and then Minnesota's gonna close it out in 6, just like I called it. Nah, it ain't over, man. It ain't over, man. It's a series, man. It's a professional basketball team, man. You gotta think about it, man. Minnesota won them first 2 games on the road in Denver, man. Man, Minnesota won them, man. They fell asleep. They ain't got to do with them giving them life. You know, that had to do with them giving them life, man. I know Minnesota. I know Denver. And I'm going to tell you, if Jamal Murray ain't going, it's over, man. It's over. And plus, they got guys, they can neutralize Jokic, man. I got a feeling one of these games, they're going to neutralize Jokic, man. I'm telling you, Minnesota just fell asleep, man. They didn't take that game seriously, man. They gonna. I expect them to watch. They gonna win game. When it was 3, Denver is not gonna come back from 3-1. I can tell you that right now. When they go down, don't you realize they started the series off 0-2? You know that very few every teams have even come back from 2-0. Coming back from 2-0 means you got to win 3 out of the next 4 games. So you really think that Denver is going to beat Minnesota 3 out of the next 4 games? You really think that's going to happen? You think that's going to happen? No, it's not going to happen because they couldn't even win the first 2 games. They couldn't even win the first 2 games at home. So what makes you think they're going to win 3 out of 4? It's not going to happen. I told y'all Minnesota in 6. Y'all gonna believe me when you see it. Go Lakers, even they got bounced. Clarify what you're talking about, J-Dog. Don't get yourself blocked on here, man. Clarify what you're talking about the Lakers. I don't want to have to block you, but if you've been disrespectful on my channel, you're gonna get blocked. Nah, you don't have to break, man. You trust me, man. Don't get yourself. Don't break your TV, man. By this time next week, what's today? Thursday, Saturday. By this time next week, the series will be over. Series will be over by this time next week. And Minnesota will be going on to the next round. Nah, they gonna win, man. We don't talk about politics on my channel, Old Blue Eyes. So that's gonna get you blocked, sir. You go to one of them Republican conservative channels to talk about Donald Trump. You're not talking about it on my channel. Get you blocked on here. Blue Eyes, you got blocked, boy. You got blocked, buddy. We don't talk about politics on this channel, man. Yeah, my feelings, I got my, I appreciate it, man. Okay, thank you, J-Dog. Okay, cool, man. All right, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You know, sometimes you got people coming in this channel, man, talking crazy, man. Yeah, man, don't come in there. This is not the time to come. Like I said, you can believe what you believe. I actually consider myself to be more conservative than liberal. I'm not a Democrat. But don't come on this channel talking about no politics. Talking about vote for Donald Trump, man. If you can take this, you go to Tucker Carlton's page. You can talk about that on his live streams all you want to. But this, we talk about sports on here. I got them boys winning, man. I got them in. Yeah, Minnesota gonna win this thing in 6 games. I'm gonna tell you, man, maybe even 5, man. Maybe even 5 games, dude. But Minnesota's gonna win the next game. They're gonna make adjustments. Ant-Man ain't gonna be in foul trouble. They're gonna neutralize Jokic again. And Jamal Murray is gonna be a non-factor, man. Nah, man, no. Man, the Cavs gonna lose in 5 to Boston, man. Yeah, they gonna lose in 5, man. Donovan Mitchell can't carry that team by himself. That ain't enough, man. Yeah, as much as I hate, I got New York and Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. New York and Boston Eastern Conference Finals. And that could be anybody's series. It's going 7 games. I got New York and Boston going 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. We got going 7, man. Whoever comes out of the West gonna win the championship, man. Yeah, I know. I hate that, man. Jalen Brunson, that's like the fix is in, man. Like the basketball guys is cheering for the Boston Celtics to win the championship, dude. Yeah, man. You know how it is, man. The Lakers got 17, so Boston gotta get 18 first, man. That's unfortunate. I'm about to get off this live stream, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Brandon Love Sports TV, man. I'm gonna keep, as I get more content, we're gonna keep talking about the playoffs. We're gonna keep it moving. I gotta focus. I gotta finish this. This prize. It's all right, man. People lose basketball games. Prodigal, it's just a basketball game. Minnesota gonna whoop them too, man. The next game, Minnesota gonna win about 25 to 30, man. All right, y'all, man. They're gonna blow out Denver next series. But y'all have a good one, man. Peace.